Anyone can go, oh, anyone can do that. So, not everyone can go, oh, very certain. I think it was just like, which is really dumb. You use your actual vocal cords, a lot of strain, a lot of bad stuff where people are like really airy and like, it's dumb. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, if I want to go yeah, I'd listen to you, but I don't, so.
What's going on, guys? Austin back here again. I got a little bit of shit in my throat, a little bit of phlegm in my throat, so I'm trying to work on that, and I know I shouldn't be making any videos doing screaming for a little while. Do take my advice. If you have phlegm in your throat and if you're feeling sick, do not scream. I more just kind of had to put a video up because I'm being ragged on, and of course I believe in this thing called putting your money where your mouth is. I've noticed that a lot of screamers on YouTube have a problem with doing this. I'm not entirely sure why. I thought the whole point of people putting up an how to scream video was to help people, not to say, hey, I'm the best, this is how you have to do it if you want to scream. Unfortunately, there's this one guy who decides that's what he wants to do. His name is Tackholbrook, which I don't know if that's a backpack company or something, but it's Tackholbrook, Tackholbrook. I guess it's German or a German backpack company, I don't know. Anyway, what I do is I try to look through how to scream videos on YouTube just to see what else is out there. Because I get comment after comment of people telling me how great I am and how out of all the videos that they've watched so far mine are the best, which I mean is just a huge compliment. If I had that thing, what's it called, an ego. If I had one of those, then my head wouldn't fit in this whole fucking apartment. But luckily, I don't have an ego because I still believe that my scream needs work, and I know there's things I need to improve on. Unfortunately, people like Tackholbrook think that they are God of screaming. All I did was send him a message on his video that was a how to scream tutorial, and he's doing the vocal fry, the although he does it like he smells something bad. First off, if you're screaming and you have to go, oh, that is a sign that maybe you don't have enough power. Or you can use a microphone, either way, whatever you want to do. I don't do the vocal fry just because my vocal fry doesn't sound like anything. It doesn't sound good. So all I mentioned in his video, and I told him, I said, dude, you're a pretty good screamer, I like what you're doing and all, but maybe you should change the title of this how to vocal fry tutorial, just because, recently I put up a video called the 3 types of executions, which I'm sure there's more, but those are the 3 main. You have the inhale, the vocal fry, and the power exhale. Yeah! The thing I don't like about Tacklebox, I'll call him Tacklebox. Anyway, the thing I don't like about him is that he is telling people that the only scream is the vocal fry, and he's not even going to call it the vocal fry because he says it's the original scream, although if he knew anything about screaming, he knew James Brown and Michael Jackson were technically the original screams. Yeah! Stupid shit like that. Popcorn! I don't know, I heard it in a James Brown song. Anyway, but he's saying that vocal fry is the only scream. And I just sent another message back and I told him I listed some bands that don't use the vocal fry, and I said, well, what about that? Which his only response was, dude, no, all those bands use vocal fry. So I just said, okay, dude, put up a video. He put up a video. Once again, he just kept saying the only type of scream is vocal fry. He did for Stevie Wonder's Eyes Only, although since he has it as a ringtone on his phone, he didn't know the lyrics and he didn't know the name of the song. But I've listened to Bring Me the Horizon for a long time, so, I kind of know that song. You guys know that I actually tried doing a cover of it, which unfortunately it wasn't all that good. But here's his version of Bring Me the Horizons for Stevie Wonder's Eyes Only.
And I might get some of the words wrong because it's just a freaking ringtone, so... One more time I whispered in her ear, hear me, dear, for I am death. dear, for I am death. I'll take your home and everything you ever got. Yeah, that's vocal fry, which is really dumb to call it vocal fry because it's the original way of screaming.
Now, in listening to that, to me that doesn't sound like the song. The vocal fry is a pliable scream. It's something that you can actually use. And I tell people this. You know, beforehand I did have this little ego trip kinda where I didn't think vocal fry was worth anything, but the more I listen to music and I stay, what's that thing called, open-minded, the more I stay open-minded, I realize that there's different types of executions of screaming. Some people want to use the vocal fry. I don't really like the vocal fry for my style, only because the type of music that I do doesn't sound good with that. Bands like Bring Me the Horizon, Arch Enemy, All That Remains, As I Lay Dying, Unearth, there's a list of bands that I really like that I try to focus my screaming style close to that. A lot of people tell me I have an original type of screaming, which is good because guess what makes it in the music business? Originality. Anyway, so here's going to be just kind of my quick response to the Bring Me the Horizons for Stevie Wonder's Eyes Only. You heard his vocal fry version, now here's my power exhale version. Yeah, you whisper in a rare, feel right there for I am death. You'll take your hopes, your dreams, your love, you don't fucking break. Whisper in a rare, feel right there for I am death. You'll take your hopes, your dreams, your love, till I fucking break. Which you can tell there is a difference. In my opinion, my scream sounded a little more closely like Bring Me the Horizon than the vocal fry. Bring Me the Horizon does this thing with his voice where he gets more of a, I don't know how to call it, I'm going to call it like a hyena sound, not like he's laughing, but it's, instead of being perfectly steady like, I whisper, instead of doing that, he kind of does like a, I whisper, you know, he does a, it's really, like his jaw is really choppy or something. I'm not saying that's bad, I'm just saying that that's the difference I hear, which, to me, going, I whisper for my death, 'cause I am death, it just isn't what he's doing.